It feels great. This has been the goal. This is where we wanted to get this entire year. We've been training for it, trying to go 1-0 with each game, and we got us here. It got us here, and we were able to come through when we needed to. We had a big 6 inning there, got some runs on the board, got some run support, and Lugoff-Elgin is a great team. There was a great competition. Loved playing against them, but it feels good to be 1-0 on the day and keep advancing.
Okay. And just about the game, obviously it was tight throughout. Pitching wise, you guys were able to work out of a couple of big jams. Dylan, worked out of one inning before you came in, and you were able to get out of bases loaded jam. What was just kind of your approach to that inning?
Yeah, I mean, these are the games that we train for. We practice for this kind of stuff all the time. We had a couple of big hitting opportunities with runners in scoring position, less than 2 outs. Getting a runner home with 2 outs, scoring it with the RBI. These are things that we train for every day. The pitchers train for these situations too. Coach Hyman actually just had us do something like this the other day. So these kind of games are what we play for. It's what we train for. It's what we dream of. And so when we get here, we let our preparation take over.
Okay. What was just kind of your focus, I guess, maybe just in that inning? What were we just really kind of focused in on, the last couple of batters there during that situation? Bases loaded.
Yes, sir. Just got to get a couple of batters out. That's the way you always got to go into it as a pitcher. You don't want to make the situation bigger than it is. If you got runners on base, you still got to get the 2 guys out who are coming up to the plate, and there was 1 out in this situation. You never want to make the situation bigger than it is, but that's why we train for it. And so I had confidence going into it because of that, that we were going to get out of the inning, and we were able to.
Okay. And then just kind of last thing, you came up that bat next inning, able to kind of push that hit through there and kind of got you guys first and third with nobody out, really kind of set the table. What were you just looking for there? Was that kind of the hit and run play?
It was. That's one of the ones, but you're kind of chuckling as you round the first base. You feel bad for the pitcher a little bit. I've been in that situation as a pitcher. It stinks because that was a hit and run call. It's a slider that was 1.5 feet off the plate, just had to put it in play, and it ended up working out for us. But those are the kind of things that we practice too. We do a hit and run round at BP each day. The things that you practice end up being important in games. It's a big momentum shifter for us, and we were able to get that big inning out of it.
That's a big step for us. I mean, for us to be able to come in and win this game tonight, get to the lower state championship and either play Northport Beach or James Island. I mean, it just feels really good. I mean, our kids went out. Dylan went out on mail, gave us, 4 good, strong innings. Luke came in on the tail end of it, shut the door, and, I'm just proud of our guys. Lugoff is a really good baseball team, and they came out here not wanting to win the ball game. Our pitching and our defense did a great job holding them down. We held them to 1 run, and we were able to scratch out 5. So, I mean, that's just a big step for us. I mean, it says a lot about our program, our coaches, our players. They just went out and played hard.
Okay. All right, Coach, and talking about your both pitchers, kind of back-to-back innings, they both came through with, some really gutsy performances there. I know Dylan had, I think, 2 runners on, second and third, able to strike out the last 2 batters, he kind of out of that. And then obviously Luke came in and got out of a bases-loaded jam.
Yeah, I mean, they had second, third, 1 out. Dylan was able to get the 2 outs, strike the guys out. And at that point, it's a 1-1 game. Base hit, we're down by 1. Miller had bases loaded, 1 out, and he came back. Got the 2 outs. I mean, I can't say enough about those guys. I mean, later on in the game, we got a double play on a great double play that was made, and I just felt like it was a team effort all the way around tonight.
Okay. Obviously, Luke came through big with the bat as well. You guys were, had that 1 run. It was obviously tight the whole game. I believe it was kind of a hit and run. He was able to hit it through kind of, the first base side there. Got you guys first and third. You were able to kind of tack on more runs and really kind of put the game out of reach.
Yeah,
there.
Luke kind of got us a lot of momentum there. Chandler let off, got on with there, and then, we put the hit and run on. Luke executed it perfectly. We got first and third. That was our big inning where we scored 3 runs and got it 5-1. So, Luke kind of set the tone there, at the plate.
Okay. Yeah, then Noah came through with a big hit, and that kind of just seemed to kind of get you guys rolling through that inning. And once you got that momentum, it just seemed like I just carried it over the rest of the game.
Yeah, Noah came up. Our message here was just, listen, hit the ball hard somewhere. And he did. He hit a hard ground ball, got it through the hole, got the run in. Came up big. Like I said, it was a full team effort tonight.